Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to the introduction spoilers video for multiplayer game number 51. In this short video, I will introduce the game, players and settings, and in the second part I will do a short summary of the game, so if you do not want to know how the game went, just stop watching after the initial introduction and go to the second position of the playlist where the actual game starts. This time I'm playing a duel. Duel versus Cholernik. Cholernik is one of the Polish league players that actually beat me in a tournament, and I dropped out of the tournament thanks to Cholernik, so this is my chance to get a rematch. And yeah, basically that's about the introduction about the player. We are playing on an oval Skirmish map script. It's a combination of Skirmish land settings and oval coast, which means this is pretty much a Skirmish map with ocean. So you got some water action if you would like. There are city-states on the map. There are barbarians, ancient ruins. This is ancient era start, quick speed. Basically nothing is banned. This is like Polish league rules, so nothing is banned. You can make Great Wall, you can make Terracotta Army, and civilization are random. And this time I got Babylon, so this looked like a pretty cool handicap on my side. Alright, so one more time, spoiler alert, if you do not want to know how the game went, please stop watching right now and go to the second position of the playlist where the actual game starts. So as it turned out, Cholernik did roll Shoshone, and he was basically racing for great library, which is obviously a pretty good idea since I went writing ASAP. I got that great scientist for a plant on a horse, and that gave me a lot of early science, something that Babylon is extremely good at. So if you really want to counter Babylon, you need to go for a great library rush, which Cholernik did pretty good. Now the thing that he did, as you can see on this screenshot, it's turned 19 and you see a composite bowman. Composite bowman because Cholernik did get ruin with his pathfinder, and he chose to improve into a composite bowman in a hope that he can deal a little bit of damage to me, which I said at this moment that this is a mistake. And I personally think that was a huge mistake, and he actually did this twice. He turned 2 Pathfinders into composite instead of getting an early culture and population boost, which I think decided a lot in this game. And since my starting location turned out to be pretty amazing, I had a lot of houses, 2 salts, stone and a silver, and quite a nice land to expand. I decided to go Liberty and apply as much pressure to Cholernik early game as possible, basically. I was able to get nice zone of control in front of Cholernik two cities. He definitely expanded to the back, and I was suspecting he has natural wonder somewhere in there. But what I guess I had to do is just to try and slow him down so he will not get those settlers to my side with that extra land that he can get. And in the meantime, I decided to try and get Hanging Gardens, since he lost those 2 composites that he improved from ruins thanks to barbarian help and a little bit of my help as well. So he basically had no army at some point, so I was able to basically stay at his borders and stop him from expanding without the need to actually build up troops. And in the time I decided to go for Hanging Gardens and race for and race for Great Wall. Basically, things did not look that well for Cholernik. He did expand towards me with one city. Well, I kinda was lucky and went there as well. He probably wanted to plant that city somewhere else, but I was able to deny him just in time, a very good defensive spot, and he basically planted a city in a bad defensive spot, and on top of that I was able to just echo up, get workshops up, get some nice army. Well, basically I was leading in every single category, so I decided to just take it easy and basically prepare an assault. Cholernik did not try to pressure me, probably thanks to Great Wall, so I just decided to use my economic advantage and slowly prepare an attack. Basically I could, thanks to my control of his borders, I was able to plant a city right on top of his capital and basically attack from two sides. So I decided to attack, and basically I attack on two fronts. Cholernik did try to defend, but my economic advantage and Great Wall plus couple of citadels were basically too much to handle at that point. So Cholernik lost his capital soon after. Thank you for the game. Cholernik, GG, thank you for this rematch. Though I had a little bit of a handicap in Babylon, though I still think Shoshone was quite nice, and Cholernik did definitely try to go the right way to take Great Lipe and cancel out my technological advantage, the early speaker's advantage. But what I think he did bad, using those two pathfinders and getting those early ruins and using them on composites, I think that was a bad choice. Those two first ruins definitely should go for population and culture. That would definitely give him a nice boost at start, but basically he chose to take composites, and those composites did basically nothing. They didn't do any damage, and he actually lost them to barbarians. So that was definitely a mistake on his part, and I think that mistake actually cost him this game. So one more time, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I invite you to watch the actual game that is on the second position of the playlist. Best wishes, Yoruus out.